Hello, today I'm going to talk about constant and piecewise function. First, constant function. If f is a function from R to R and it's always equal to k, which k is also just a constant number for any input x, f is called a constant function. And the graph of a constant function depends on if k is negative or positive. For this example, we say k is positive. So for any x is going to be k. So this is a graph of a constant function. It's pretty simple. Now let's take a look at piecewise function. A piecewise function is defined by multiple subfunctions that the union of all subdomains is equal to domain of the function. Now let's take a look at some examples. Example number 1. Function f is a function from R to R and is defined like this. For x less than minus 1, it's minus x2. For x between minus 1 and 1 is a constant number minus 1, and for x more than 1 is equal to x3. In order to graph this function, we need to graph each subfunction on its subdomain. So x and y, and the transition points are minus 1 and 1. For x less than minus 1, it is minus x squared. Later we can see it's pretty simple function. X minus 1 is not defined here by itself, so it's going to be empty circle, something like this. But we know that for x, for example, minus 1, this function is equal to minus 1. So we're going to make it full. And then between minus 1 and 1 is a constant number minus 1. So this is a constant function in this period, minus 1 and 1. And for x, more than 1 is equal to x3. So x3 is equal to 1. But we know that x equal to 1 is defined as minus 1. So it's going to be an empty circle. And then the function is something like this. So this is the graph of this function. Now let's take a look at another example. This function that I'm gonna talk about is called sine function, and we show it with s. So s is a function, again R to R, and is defined for positive number is equal to 1, for 0 it is 0, and for negative numbers is equal to minus 1. And the graph of this function, for 0 it is 0, for positive number is 1, and for negative numbers minus 1.